Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Insider Financial Talks Penny Stocks. My name is Alex Carlson. I will be your host today. I am the editor-in-chief of InsiderFinancial.com, and today we are going to be discussing 4 OTC stock dip buys. They are American Battery Metals, Abml on the OTC markets, Alpine 4 Technologies, ALPP on the OTC markets, CytoDyn, CYDY on the OTC markets, and Northwest Biotherapeutics, NWBO on the OTC markets. But before we get into that, we have a few housekeeping issues. We have no business relationship with any company whose stock is mentioned in this video. Insider Financial and myself are not investment advisors, and this video does not provide investment advice. Always do your own research, make your own investment decisions, or consult with your nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is meant for informational and educational purposes only and does not provide investment advice. For more information, please read our full disclaimer at insiderfinancial.com/disclaimer. With that out of the way, remember to smash the thumbs up button if you like this video, hit the red subscribe button and the little notification bell to be notified when we go live with a new video. Go over to signup.insiderfinancial.com. This is where our subscribers get first look at stocks we're going to be covering. Stocks like MMMEDF at 63 cents, ENZC at just over a penny, ALPP at 7.5 cents, and TSNP under a penny. After you sign up with your email, you can then also get on our SMS text service. This is 7 times faster than email. The format to enter is you enter 1 plus area code and number if you are in the U.S. If you are outside the U.S., for instance, in the U.K., it would be 44 plus your number, Switzerland 41 plus your number, etc. And now that that's out of the way, let's dive right in. Folks, we're seeing a lot of red right now. It's just been this happens. It's been an incredible run the past few months, and now it's getting a little bit tougher. 1 or 2 days doesn't make a trend. These are a little bit, pullbacks, and we will trade accordingly. And this is, as we say, this is what happens when you invest. Markets go up, markets go down. And, we're getting a lot of people asking, well, what do we do? What do we do? And just the first thing to understand is remember the 3 most important rules of investing. Buy low, sell high, and don't be afraid to take profits. We have all made a tremendous amount of money over the past few months. You should have been periodically selling and booking some gains. You have to learn to earn, and no one goes broke taking a profit. And, if you've been hodling and got caught up in the Wall Street bets crowd and social media pressure, don't. Investing is not a team sport. Your P&L is yours alone. You have to do what's best for you and your family, put food on the table, and remember that involves booking profits. So, taking some money off the table when, on big green days is always wise. You can then, as I'm going to discuss in this video, buy the dip on these red days. As Warren Buffett says, be fearful when others are greedy. Be greedy when others are fearful. And, with social media, it's easier now than ever to determine market sentiment. Between Wall Street bets, the Reddit crowd, penny stocks on Reddit, Twitter, stock twits, you definitely get a feel for what the sentiment is. And, in my opinion, the bullish sentiment just got too extreme. Valuations got too far out of whack. And, for those that say valuation doesn't matter, it does. Yesterday did an article, video. I talked about, what was going on with CCIV, LTNC, and SANP. All three examples, the valuations just got out of whack. And, it's definitely, I'll include a link in the description to the video. You're definitely going to want to check it out because, the thing here at Insider Financial is, we call it like we see it. There's going to be times where we're going to be bullish and we're going to tell you we're going to be bullish. And then, if we think the stock's dog shit, we're going to tell you it's dog shit. And, that's all we can do. We're going to call it like it is. And right now, there is definitely a plan of action to take, and there are two choices for investors right now because we don't think selling is an option. Yes, prices can go down more, but if you didn't catch the top in for instance in a TSNP, I wouldn't be selling it here at 95 cents. This is where you got to be buying. So there's two things you can do. One, investors need to do their homework and look for OTC stocks that haven't run yet. This is what we do here at Insider Financial. We scan through hundreds of OTC stocks each week, looking for the best alerts for our subscribers. And, we're trying to find the momentum before it happens and then be patient. Get in before the Twitter crowd or the Reddit crowd discovers a stock. That's what we mean when we say, find the momentum before it happens. And, we look to position our subscribers before this move happens. And it's about being patient and looking for, quality penny stocks that, you're not worried about. These are stocks that haven't made the run, that have big potential. And, you're going to see how it plays out. You're going to be patient. And, it's best to own a portfolio of quality OTC stocks. For some, that can be as many as 10 to 20 or more OTC stocks. We recommend, approaching it like a venture capitalist. How does a venture capitalist invest? They invest across, 10 or 20 companies. Some will go bankrupt, they'll lose all their money, some they'll break even, and then there's a handful that are absolute home runs that more than make up for any losers. An example is TSNP, ALPP, just been tremendous runners and big gains. So all it takes is one or two of these a year, and you've more than made up for any deals that don't work. So just keep that in mind, and this is the right approach to if you want to trade penny stocks. And we publish on insiderfinancial.com, but for the first look, that's where you really want to be signed up for our subscribers list. We alert via email and SMS. This way you get a first read and get a jump, before the crowd. And then, the second move is what we're going to be talking about today, is, look for quality OTC stocks that you might have missed the earlier move on and buy the dip. And when we say quality, we are looking for OTC QBs. And, if you're asking, well, what is an OTC QB? These are companies, they must be current in their financial reporting, undergo an annual verification and management certification process, and have a bid price of at least a penny. They also cannot be in bankruptcy. There are over 900 companies trading on the OTC markets that meet these QB requirements. And in this video and the article on insiderfinancial.com, we're taking a look at 4 QBs today. And the first one up is Abml. This has been a big winner for our Insider Financial subscribers. We recommended Abml last year when the stock was trading just 6 cents a share, which you can read here. We said, as American Battery Metals Corp, a good buy right now, back on February 12th of last year. And it was just, 6 cents. And this is what we mean by, finding the momentum before it happens. And you have to stay in, look, it did absolutely, nothing for most of the year. And then finally you got, the move, it started in December. So, you got in at 6, it ran to, 20 cents, 25 cents. You were still up, had some nice gains, but then, you stayed in and you caught this move here. And as you can see the chart here, you got this move and then you got a retracement. So if you missed this, if you weren't in over here, you got this move over here, we'd recommend don't chase, wait for the dips. You got the dip, you got another move here, then you got another dip, you got another move, and now we've gotten another dip. So we still really like ABML and still think there are new highs coming. And ABML, it's a smart play on the EV boom with its pilot lithium-ion battery recycling plant in Nevada. Elon Musk has said repeatedly that his biggest obstacle is ensuring that Tesla has enough raw materials to meet the demand for lithium-ion batteries. And over the past 3 months, ABML has achieved 4 critical milestones. It purchased the pilot factory land, it secured the water rights, and it hired, designed, and its own build construction firms. So the company is firing on all cylinders. It's making the moves that it needs to get going, and it's being led by in terms of technology, former Tesla executive Ryan Melsert. They've been awarded $4.5 million in government funding for their lithium technologies. So again, ABML is firing on all cylinders, and this is definitely one you want on your radar for buying the dip. Second one to buy the dip on is ALPP. This has been another big winner for Insider Financial subscribers. We started covering the company just 7.5 cents a share. This was last February as well. And as you can see from the chart, below and over here, this has just been making higher lows, higher highs. So again, if you missed the move last year, you see here, as we say, you got the run, dip, run, dip, run, dip. So it's textbook moves with good quality penny stock. So this is what you need to be looking for when it comes to investing. And ALPP is really a great penny stock because it's running as it's getting prepared to uplist to NASDAQ. OTC to NASDAQ plays are some of the best plays in the market, because once the company hits the NASDAQ, institutions can more easily purchase shares. So OTC investors that get in now, they're getting in before the institutions. So smart OTC investors know to take advantage of these types of plays. And ALPP, it's also cleaning up its balance sheet in preparation for the uplisting. The company just retired $12.8 million in both short and long-term debt in its first-round debt payoffs. Kent Wilson, he's a rock star CEO. He said, from the beginning, we built the company on a leverage buyout model. We did this to maintain the integrity of equity and avoid having a multi-billion share structure. I always knew that our price per share would go to a point where our cost of equity would become attractive and allow us to transition away from debt. So this is what he's doing, able to raise money from selling stock and getting away from debt. So this has been a great move by ALPP's CEO. And here are a few reasons why ALPP remains a buy the dip OTC stock. ALPP now has over 24,000 shareholders throughout Europe and a growing number of shareholders in Asia and beyond. So it's a global company now. They're forecasting 42 million to 55 million in revenues this year. It's NASDAQ bound. It's looking at acquisitions that can add 25 to 40 million in additional revenue. And, a bet on ALPP is also a bet on founder and CEO Kent Wilson. He's an expert in DMAIC, Six Sigma, and lean proficiencies. These are the strategies that Jack Welch used to build GE. So definitely ALPP is a buy the dip opportunity. OTC stock to buy the dip on number 3 is CYDY. My colleague, Chris Sandberg, he has covered CYDY better than anyone. There's a link to his full coverage. He's been covering it last year. He's called every move. So it's been great for Insider Financial subscribers that have been able to take advantage of his insight to CYDY. And he's out with a a new article today on CYDY. I'll include a link in the description to that. And, he says that the latest lenalidomide trial results point to near certain approval for CytoDyn. He says investors should be betting on approval and not Adam Fierstein. He's the so-called Night King of biotech. He's bashes small cap biotechs on behalf of big pharma. A stock price of $4 is factoring in failure and creates one heck of a buying opportunity for the longs that only have to wait 2 to 3 weeks to prove their investment thesis that the stock is worth many multiples of the current price. Need we say more? Bottom line is CYDY is a buy the dip opportunity if there ever was one on the OTC markets. Lastly, OTC stock buy, dip buy number 4 is NWBO. We said, back in September that NWBO has enormous potential. We remain bullish, and this is just it's a lotto ticket waiting on news to hit the tape. We're waiting for the company to unblind, unveil, and announce finally the results of its 13-year long phase 3 trial of DC-Vax for glioblastoma brain cancer. Top-line data is imminent. The database for the phase 3 trial of DC-Vax-L for glioblastoma has been locked, which means that only the firms managing the trial have access to the data for analysis and to prepare summaries of the trial results. The recent data is that brain and other nervous system cancers are the 10th leading cause of death for men and women. Globally, over 241,000 people die each year as a result of brain or nervous system cancer, with GBM being the most common form of the disease. GBM has an incidence of 2 to 3 per 100,000 adults per year and accounts for 52% of all primary brain tumors. What's notable about GBM, President Joe Biden, this is what his son Beau died from. So definitely there's a vested interest in the White House for a treatment for GBM. And glioblastoma is the most common primary malignant form of brain cancer. Again, despite technological advances in surgery and radiochemotherapy, glioblastoma remains largely resistant to treatment. And the standard treatment is surgery. The choice of drug therapy for glioblastoma is still limited to a handful of compounds. An effective treatment is badly needed, and that treatment will be DC-Vax-L. The past 13 years have been a long road, but the payoff is just around the corner for Northwest Bio and its shareholders. So if you're looking to buy the dip, this is one to take advantage of. Not much longer to wait for that top-line data. And to sum it all up, folks, these 4 OTC stocks are definitely worthwhile dip buys, but again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my opinion. There's always opportunities in the markets, seeing a little rough patch here, but it's been just a tremendous January and February. We made a ton of money, and a pause is only natural. So there's still money to be made in the markets. We're on the hunt, always looking for alerts for our subscribers. We think we have one coming Thursday at the bell, so make sure you are signed up at signup.insiderfinancial.com. Again, buying dips, selling rips as swing trades, for these hot runners, it's a great strategy. So if you missed the move in any of these 4, or any of your other favorites, don't go chasing. Just wait, throw in bids below the market, wait for that pullback, and you'll get filled, and get that order in, and just be patient. So don't chase. Buy dips, book profits. You'll never go broke taking a profit. I've been doing this 30 years. I've seen people, give up millions of dollars in paper gains because they never sold. So don't let that happen to you. And that's what we're trying to do here at Insider Financial is teach. Because, again, you want to learn to earn. You are your own portfolio manager. You got to do what's best for you and your family. Listen to your gut, study, do your research, because there's a lot of money to be made It's a tremendous time to be an investor. We have a ton of information at our fingertips, and take advantage of it because it's just a great opportunity to supplement your income. And with that being said, we want to thank everyone for watching, reading, and most of all, subscribing. We really appreciate our loyal subscribers. It means the world to us. We'll be coming live to you tomorrow with another video. Remember, with COVID, stay safe, social distance, wear a mask. Vaccines are being rolled out, and hopefully we get back to normal by the summer. So with that being said, wish everyone a profitable trading day, and be coming soon with a new video shortly. Thank you again, and have a great day. Bye-bye.